Welcome to The Able Mind, where we help you unlock your full potential and achieve your goals. Are you tired of living a life that lacks purpose and meaning? Do you feel like you're simply going through the motions without a clear direction or sense of fulfillment? It's time to stop settling and start thriving. From setting powerful intentions and cultivating a success mindset to discovering your passions and making a meaningful contribution to society. In this powerful and insightful session, I'll guide you through a transformative journey that will change the way you view yourself and the world around you. You'll learn practical tools and strategies that will help you overcome obstacles and live a life that is truly aligned with your values and passions. But be warned, this is not for the faint of heart. It's for those who are ready to take control of their lives, step into their power, and live a life that is truly extraordinary. So are you ready to start living a life that is rich with purpose, passion, and meaning? If so, join me on this journey of self-discovery and transformation. But be sure to listen until the end. The real magic happens when you put these principles into practice. Living a meaningful life is something we're all striving for, but it can be difficult to know where to start. The first step is to focus on the present moment. Living in the present moment is a powerful tool for increasing mindfulness and awareness. As the saying goes, the only time that truly exists is the present. By focusing on the here and now, we can fully engage with our surroundings, appreciate the beauty of life, and connect with our true selves. One of the benefits of living in the present moment is that it allows us to become more mindful and aware of our thoughts, emotions, and physical sensations. Mindfulness is the practice of being fully engaged in the present moment with an open and non-judgmental attitude. When we are mindful, we can listen to others with empathy and understanding, respond to challenges with resilience and creativity, and fully appreciate the blessings in our lives. For example, if we are having a conversation with someone, we can be fully present with them, listening to what they are saying and responding with genuine interest. Moreover, focusing on the present moment can help us realize our true potential and the opportunities that lie before us. When we are present, we are more aware of our thoughts, feelings, and behaviors. This awareness helps us make better choices and take action towards our goals and aspirations. For example, if we are working on a project, being present can help us stay focused, be more creative, and come up with better ideas. Another benefit of living in the present moment is that it allows us to appreciate the goodness that already exists in our lives. We often take for granted the simple things like the beauty of nature, the warmth of the sun, or the love of our family and friends. By being present, we can fully appreciate these blessings and feel more grateful for them. For example, if we are taking a walk in nature, we can take a moment to stop and appreciate the beauty around us, the colors of the flowers, the sound of the birds, and the fresh air on our faces. In conclusion, it is a simple yet powerful practice that can help us cultivate mindfulness, realize our potential, and appreciate the goodness in our lives. By fully engaging with the present, we can find greater meaning and purpose in our lives and connect more deeply with ourselves and others. Once we have focused on the present moment, the next step is to practice acceptance. It can be challenging to accept that life is imperfect and that things don't always go our way. However, it's crucial to finding meaning in life. As I often remind others, the only thing we can control is our attitude towards the things we cannot control. By accepting that life is not perfect and that things may not always go as planned, we can free ourselves from unnecessary stress and anxiety. Practicing acceptance doesn't mean giving up or not working towards our goals. Instead, it means acknowledging the reality of the situation and working towards a positive outcome within those constraints. For example, if we experience a setback in our career or personal life, we can choose to dwell on the negative aspects and become bitter or resentful. Alternatively, we can accept the situation, learn from it, and use it as an opportunity for growth and self-improvement. Overall, practicing acceptance helps us find meaning in life by allowing us to focus on what we can control, and let go of what we cannot. By accepting life's imperfections and challenges, we can cultivate a positive mindset and find joy in the journey towards our goals. The third step is to practice gratitude. Gratitude is the attitude of thankfulness and appreciation for what we have. It's a powerful force that can transform our lives, our relationships, and our perspective on the world. I believe that gratitude is the bridge between what we have and what we want. By expressing gratitude for the things we have, we open our hearts and minds to the possibility of even more goodness in our lives. When we practice gratitude, we focus on the positive aspects of our lives and become more aware of the good that is all around us. We learn to appreciate the moment and be thankful for the blessings that we have, instead of always longing for what we don't have. This can help us feel more content, satisfied, and fulfilled in our lives. Practicing gratitude doesn't mean that we ignore our problems or pretend that everything is perfect. Instead, it helps us to reframe our perspective and find the good in difficult situations. It also helps us to recognize the contributions of others to our lives and to express our appreciation for them. For example, you could start a daily gratitude practice by writing down 3 things you're thankful for each day. This could be as simple as a delicious cup of coffee, a kind gesture from a friend, or a beautiful sunset. By focusing on these small moments of joy and appreciation, you can shift your perspective towards the positive aspects of your life and develop a habit of gratitude. The fourth step in living a meaningful life is to prioritize taking care of ourselves. It's important to remember that we cannot give to others what we do not have ourselves. Taking time to rest, relax, and recharge can help us maintain our mental and emotional well-being, which in turn can allow us to be more present and engaged in our daily lives. This means making time for activities that bring us joy, such as spending time in nature, practicing a hobby, or engaging in creative pursuits. Another important aspect of self-care is finding balance in our lives. This means ensuring that we are taking care of our physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual well-being. For example, we can take care of our physical health by making time to exercise regularly, eating a healthy and balanced diet, and getting enough rest. We can prioritize our mental and emotional well-being by engaging in activities that help us to manage stress, such as meditation, yoga, or therapy. We can also take care of our spiritual health by practicing gratitude, mindfulness, or connecting with our community or a higher power. Another example could be taking a 30-minute walk every day, or setting aside time each week for a hobby or activity that brings joy and relaxation. Can be a great way to practice self-care and ensure we are taking care of our own needs. It's easy to get caught up in the demands of daily life and neglect our own needs. However, by making self-care a priority, we can increase our overall well-being and find more joy and meaning in our lives. Remember, taking care of ourselves is not selfish. It's essential for living a fulfilling life. So make sure to take the time to prioritize self-care and find what works best for you. Moving on to step 5, to truly live a life of purpose and passion, we must also practice self-reflection. This means taking time to check in with our inner selves and recognize our true potential, as I often remind myself and others. We are all spiritual beings having a human experience. By connecting with our higher selves and accessing the wisdom that lies within, we can live in alignment with our true nature and purpose. Self-reflection can take many forms, such as meditation, journaling, or simply taking a quiet moment to reflect on our thoughts and feelings. It's important to understand that this practice isn't about being self-critical, but rather about gaining insight and self-awareness. Through self-reflection, we can identify areas of our lives where we may need to make changes or set new goals. For example, perhaps during a moment of self-reflection, we realize that we are feeling unfulfilled in our current job or relationship. This realization can inspire us to take action, such as exploring new career opportunities or having a conversation with our partner about our needs and desires. Ultimately, by practicing self-reflection and connecting with our higher selves, we can live a life of purpose, passion, and fulfillment. So take time to check in with yourself. Listen to your intuition and trust the guidance that comes from within. Once we have identified our passions and values, the next step is to take action towards incorporating them into our daily lives. This requires us to create goals and a plan for achieving them. Setting goals that align with our passions and values can provide us with a sense of purpose and direction, as well as the motivation and focus needed to achieve them. It's important to remember that achieving our goals is not always easy, and setbacks and obstacles are inevitable. However, by staying committed to our goals and focusing on the progress we have made, we can overcome these challenges and continue to move forward. Celebrating our successes along the way can also help us stay motivated and inspired, in addition to pursuing our passions and values. Another way to live a meaningful life is by making a positive contribution to society. This can be done in many different ways, such as volunteering, donating to charity, or simply being kind to others. When we contribute to the well-being of others, we not only make a difference in their lives, but we also experience a sense of fulfillment and purpose that comes from knowing we have made a positive impact, ultimately. Living a meaningful life requires us to be intentional about our choices and actions. By focusing on the present moment, practicing acceptance, gratitude, and setting goals that align with our passions and values, we can live a life that is rich with purpose, passion, and meaning. It's important to remember that this is a lifelong journey, and it's never too late to start. So, take the first step today and start living the life you truly want and deserve. Accordingly, living a life of purpose and meaning is within your reach. By focusing on the present moment, practicing acceptance, and cultivating gratitude, you can transform your life and find greater fulfillment. Remember, this journey towards self-discovery and transformation is not always easy, but it's worth it. The key is to stay committed, stay curious, and keep moving forward. I hope this session has provided you with valuable insights and practical tools that you can apply to your life. Remember to take action and implement what you've learned. As you do so, you will begin to see positive changes in your life, relationships, and sense of purpose. Thank you for taking the time to listen to this session. I wish you all the best on your journey towards living a life that is rich with purpose, passion, and meaning.